everyone, and welcome to our Monday night Discover Arbonne. My name is Vicky Schauhorn, and I'm a National Vice President with Arbonne, and I am so excited to get to share with you guys what I have absolutely fallen in love with over the last several years. And tonight's going to be a great night to gather information. So if you're a consultant and you're just wanting to be rejuvenated and re-inspired about the gift that you have with this business, or whether you're a guest and you're hearing it for the very first time, we want to extend a special welcome to each one of you. I'm going to start off tonight by just sharing with you a little bit about myself and a little bit about how I got introduced to the Arbonne world. And then we're going to hear about the Arbonne story. But I actually have been a part of Arbonne for a little over 12 and a half years. My sister, Tammy Clinton, was actually the very first person to ever introduce me to Arbonne. And at the time that she introduced me, I had never heard of it. I didn't know what it was. I just knew she was excited about it and that she had decided to do this as a business. And so when she invited me to her very first get-together at her home where she was going to be trained, I really went without any expectations. I didn't go there to buy anything, and I certainly did not go there to do this as a business. I really just went to be a warm body on her couch. And I don't know if any of you can relate to that, but I really just wanted to see what she was so excited about, and obviously to support her. But what I didn't realize is how amazed I would be by what I heard that night. We got to try the product that night, and I absolutely loved what the product did for my skin, even just after one use. I loved what I heard about the quality of the ingredients and what Arbonne stood for and what their philosophy was. And I was very curious about what she had shared about the business side of Arbonne. But I left there that night, and I remember driving home and just my curiosity being piqued and kind of rehashing some of the information that I had heard that had got me a little curious about the business side that Tammy was going to be a part of. But on my drive home, I kept kind of talking myself out of it just because of the fears and hesitations that I had. I was a school teacher. I didn't know anything about sales. I didn't know anything about ingredients or products. And I didn't think I knew enough people, nor did I think I had the right personality to do something like this and to be successful. So I thought, this is great for her, but probably wouldn't work for me. So I basically talked myself out of it by the time I got home. But I did use the product, and I became a customer lover of these products. But the bottom line was our family needed some financial relief. We were looking for a way to bring in an extra avenue of income because we were one of those families that was backed up against a wall. And we always had more month left over than we did paycheck. And it was just not a real fun place to be. My husband traded his time with his family to make a paycheck. And even with him being gone so much and away from his sweet babies and his family, we were still struggling. And so it was at that point that I began to realize the bigger picture of what this business could offer. And I started to see the number of people in this business with diversity, with a diversified background and personality. There was no cookie cutters in this business. I noticed there were people that were from every walk of life, whether they were teachers, pharmacists, medical professionals, stay-at-home moms, college students, men, husband, wife, team members. And I thought, you know what, if they can do it, maybe I can do it too. And so I love the fact that Arbonne was made up with just a variety of different backgrounds and personalities, but the one commonality that each of them had is they had a desire to make a difference for their family. And you know what, I had a desire to make a difference for my family too. And that's when I jumped in with both. And within about 5 months of me starting my Arbonne business, I was able to surpass my teaching income and was able to give our family some much needed financial relief. And quite frankly, we began to have options in life we never would have had I not said yes to this amazing opportunity. And so I'm going to share a little bit more about my story a little bit later in our time together, but I wanted to share that with you just so you can kind of get to know my heart. And I am so excited to get to share with you guys the Arbonne story and what Arbonne is all about. So Arbonne, for those of you that may not know, Arbonne has been around for 37 years, so it's not a brand new company. It's actually a very stable, very solid company with strength and stability. And what I love about it is the fact that it has experience and tradition behind it. And honestly, that sets it apart from a lot of companies out there in the marketplace. I love the fact that 37 years ago, Arbonne was creating a product line that was pure, safe, and beneficial before there was really a market demand for it, before people were turning around their labels and reading what was in their ingredients. So you can imagine what Arbonne was already good at 37 years ago. They have only gotten better over the years and have just perfected upon what they were so passionate about 37 years ago. So you can imagine we are cutting edge. Our product development and research is top of the line. There's no doubt about that. And I love the fact that it is made up of a passionate culture of independent consultants, which you're going to get to hear from one of those tonight that I get to share with you. And then we also have a global opportunity and a generous compensation plan with a willable business opportunity, which I'll kind of expand on a little bit further into our time. But we also have an experienced home office staff, you guys, who is looking at Arbonne and taking it to the next level. And we're super excited about the direction of our company and what they've done for us over the years. We have state-of-the-art distribution and support centers that are strategically placed around the globe that allow us to continue our expansion and to get our products marketed out there to our clientele. Bottom line, you guys, is Arbonne just gets better with age. I love to share that with people, that every year Arbonne just improves upon what's already great, and I love that about this business. Now we're going to also share with you guys a little bit about the Arbonne product advantage. This is what we like to call the Arbonne difference. And one of the things that we love to share is that it's not just what Arbonne allows in their products, but it's also what Arbonne keeps out of their products that makes us different and set apart. It really is the best blend of nature and science. All of our products are plant-based formulations, again, blending the best of science and nature. We have the highest quality of ingredients from around the globe. We're pH correct, hypoallergenic, vegan certified, which is huge. We're dermatologist tested, clinically proven. We never test on animals, so we are very much an animal-friendly company. And we are built on a Swiss heritage with European standards. And most people know that the Europeans are much stricter when it comes to what they allow in their ingredients and with their ingredient policy. So I love the fact that Arbonne sticks to those European standards that were made here in the United States. Now, what we keep out of our products, this is huge as well. Arbonne does not formulate with gluten, so we are gluten-free. We use no petrolatum in our products or mineral oil. We do not use animal products or byproducts, and we never test on animals. Our products are safe, so we test our products on a human panel, which is what these products are designed for. We do not use formaldehyde preservatives. We are chemical-free and dye-free and fragrance-free. We have no artificial sweeteners, colors, or flavors, and we have no parabens or phthalates. Now, I love the fact that we do not produce with any fragrances, so the smells that you're going to smell with our products are going to be from those natural botanicals. We also have a medical advisory board made up of an incredible professional medical professionals, you guys, that help to keep us at the top of our game, and you're seeing some of those faces here. We also have a wide range of consumable products. Now that's huge from a consultant standpoint, because what that simply means to you, that our customers are going to run out of their products that they have fallen in love with, and they're going to want to reorder from you, the consultant. So what that's going to do for you as a consultant is that's going to create a solid, loyal customer base for you. And I love that. I love the fact that I have that relationship, that long-term relationship with my customers that I have the privilege of getting to serve. We have over 450 products in our catalog, and you can see some of the collections here on our screen. We have your skincare that ranges from anti-aging all the way to babies. We also have vitamins, nutritionals, detox products, weight loss products, sun care products, cosmetics. We also have your personal care products such as your shampoo, your conditioner, your deodorant. So really products that meet the demands of every individual, no matter their age, for both women and men. One of the things that has put Arbonne on the map, or one of our collections, is our anti-aging skincare that has actually had clinical studies done on it that we're very proud of and we love to share, is the fact that it was put up against leading department store brands as well as multi-level marketing brands for their anti-aging benefits, and many of our products came out on top, and so we're super excited about that. This is particular line of product is what we love to call our landmark product. So Arbonne is part of network marketing, and I don't know about you guys, but I knew nothing about network marketing when I started looking into Arbonne. But basically what network marketing is it basically is a method of distribution. So it's basically how a product is taken from your manufacturer to your consumer. And when you look at traditional retail, you will notice, such as your Walmarts or your Target, you will notice that a product has to touch a whole lot of hands before it ever gets to the consumer, okay? It goes from the manufacturer to a wholesaler, warehouser, sales force, and retailer before it ever gets into the hands of your customer. And what that means is in traditional retail, that is the reason why they market the product way up, because every hand that it touches, the price goes up on that product, right? But the less payout that goes to each of the people that are part of that movement. In network marketing, we take out all of those middlemen. So our products go from the manufacturer, Arbonne, to the independent consultants, such as myself, directly to our consumer. So that's why Arbonne can actually provide a product line at a highly discounted rate for a customer, but they can also afford a generous compensation plan for those of us who are moving that product. And it is truly one of the most viable ways to market a product. In fact, network marketing is being taught today in leading universities, and it's actually being supported by a lot of professional businessmen in the world. So I love the fact that we are a part of that. I also love the fact that network marketing is made up of individuals who are wanting to have flexible schedules, right? We're wanting ownership of something, but we need it to be for a minimal startup cost. And with network marketing, you get to have a premium product line that you get to market, but you're able to do that with a small minimal startup cost. So I love that it allows people, just average everyday people like myself, to be able to take an opportunity and create something extraordinary with it. Now, I love this question that I often get, and that is this a good time to be a part of Arbonne? If I were to start my business, is now the right time? And I'm going to tell you, there has never been a better time. And I bet many of the consultants on the line with us tonight would totally agree. And what I love to share with people is that there really are 4 reasons why that is so true. And we call these the emerging or converging trends that you're seeing in today's world. The first is the economic opportunity that Arbonne allows. Now, what I mean by that is health and wellness, okay? You guys know how big health and wellness is in our world today. People care about how they feel and how they look. And the beautiful thing about that is there's never going to be a day that people wake up and they don't care how they feel or look anymore. So it's not a trend, but it is certainly something that creates an incredible economic opportunity for all of us. Now, Arbonne, you guys, and I hope that you hear me loud and clear because I am so excited about this. Arbonne is actually part of 3 different huge industries, okay? We are part of the health and wellness industry, which is a $9.5 billion industry all by itself. We are part of the personal care products and cosmetic industry, which is a actually a $5.4 billion industry all by itself. And then we're also part of the anti-aging device industry, which is a growing, thriving industry by itself. So you've got 3 different industries wrapped up under one umbrella called Arbonne, the business opportunity of Arbonne. And so definitely a great opportunity to be a part of that movement, that health and wellness movement. And then the second emerging trend is the fact that people are wanting to promote being a green company. They're wanting to be a part of making a difference in this world, and we call that the evergreen commitment. And that just simply means that people are wanting to pay it forward. People are know that there's something more out there, and they want to take hold of something that's going to improve upon not only the earth, but the people around them. And this business allows us to do that in a magnified way. And then the third emerging trend that we love to share is the ownership and flexible lifestyle. And this simply means that people today, more than ever, they want control over their life. They want to have more time, but they need income to have the time to be able to spend with the people they love the most. And so they're looking at ways that they can have ownership. And they want that flexible lifestyle that network marketing entails. And I love the fact that in this business, you guys, we have complete control over our promotions and our pay raises based on our efforts that we want to put into this business. And people are absolutely attracted to that. The fact that they get to be paid what their efforts are worth for the very first time, and this industry allows that. And then lastly, the internet-based business converging and emerging trend. You guys, technology is the way of the future, and Arbonne has technology on their side. In fact, the technology revolution, you guys, is making it so easy for us to build our businesses both globally but also locally. And I love the fact that we have a state-of-the-art website that connects and links our clients, our preferred clients, to us directly. And so our preferred clients have the ease of ordering their products by simply going to the website and then having their product delivered directly to their doorstep. You guys, it's as easy as Amazon. And I love the fact that Arbonne has taken hold of technology, and they have really partnered with it, with all of our businesses. And then also want to share with you guys as one of the other areas that I feel is huge for our business and certainly for Arbonne, and that is the fact that we have a global opportunity. You know, I mentioned we have the local opportunity here in the United States, but there's only about 1% brand name awareness here in the U.S. Okay, so we have a whole lot of success opportunity ahead of us here in our backyard. But I also want you to know that we have a global opportunity. We are on the very beginning stages of that. We are actually in 7 different countries. We're in the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, Poland, Taiwan, and New Zealand. And we have strategic plans to continue that global expansion. But I love the fact that Arbonne is not territorial, okay? So what that simply means is that you are not limited by your city or by the borders of your state. You can build a global business. You can build a business across the state borders. Anywhere Arbonne services or markets, you're able to build a clientele base as well as a business base in those areas. So you can understand that the potential is huge and limitless. Now, what do? One of the things that we love to do is to share with people how they can take their expenses and turn them into income. And that was something that certainly appealed to me because I was going to buy these products. I loved what I experienced with these products. So we teach people how to redirect their spending and how to start buying from themselves and build a commission on that. We teach people how to start enjoying the benefits that Arbonne has to offer while getting paid. And then we teach them how to share it with other people and show them how to duplicate that experience, and so that their family and the network that they have can enjoy the Arbonne difference as well. Now, there's 4 ways to earn income in Arbonne. And that's another question we oftentimes get is, well, can you really make money doing a business like this? And I'm here to tell you, you absolutely can. There's 4 ways that we earn income in Arbonne. The first is our commissions, overrides, the Mercedes-Benz cash program, and then we also have cash bonuses on top of that. And I'm going to kind of dissect that compensation for you guys here in just a moment. But it all starts with you. That's the bottom line, you guys. I always love to share with people that if you have a dream, a desire, or a discontent in your life, then this opportunity could very well be the answer that you've been looking for, just like it was for me. So it has to start with a decision. And if you have something that you want to change in your life, you guys, you have to change something that you're doing in order to get something doing. And I understood that. And so because I decided to start an Arbonne business, I was taught how to build my network of independent consultants and clients. And my business began to take a life of its own. And that's exactly what you would have at your fingertips as well, as we teach you how to meet people through your connections. You know, your family and your friends will help you get skilled and practiced at this business to learn what you need to do to go then share this business with the network that you build through this business. And so I love the fact that your network continues to expand the longer you stay in this business. Now, let's talk about the generous compensation plan. And you guys, I promise you, there's no other compensation plan out there that even touches what Arbonne provides for us. And I love that you're able to make an incredible income at even the entry levels of this business. The first level of the business, you guys, is district manager. And at that level, you're going to make on average anywhere between $200 up to about $1,000 a month. So that's a car payment, that's a house payment, that's supplemental income. And for our family, that gave us breathing room. Most people are able to get there within their 90 days of starting their business. And then the second level of the business is area manager. And at this level, you're going to make anywhere from about $1,000 a month up to about $4,000 a month. So you're talking about replacement income for some. For me, personally, that did replace my teaching income. And I love the fact that this business becomes willable at this level. You know, I don't know of any other businesses out there that provide that kind of benefit. And I love the fact that Arbonne takes a stand for family. And so the time and effort that I put into my Arbonne business is going to continue to take care of the family that I have built it for. And I have a special guest that I would love for her to share with all of you what this business has done for her in her over the years that she's been a part of Arbonne. She is an area manager on my team, and her name is Kimberly Skiles. Kimberly, are you there?
Hi, Vicky. I'm here. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. Welcome, you guys, to the call. I am so excited to get to share with you. As Vicky said, I am an area manager in Arbonne. I have to say, I never saw myself doing a business like this. When Arbonne found me, I was working 3 jobs. I had 1 full-time, 2 part-time jobs. I am a single mom, so there was never enough money at the end of the month. And I love what Vicky talked about with dreams, desires, and discontents. Because, guys, I had dreams and I had desires, but I did not see a way for any of those things to happen because all I could focus on and all I could see in front of me were my discontents. So you would think whenever I was approached with this business, I would have jumped right on board. But I didn't. I actually said no for 4 months. I had every excuse in the book. I didn't have time. Obviously, the 3 jobs, no time. Didn't have money to start a business. That's why I was working 3 jobs. Didn't feel like I knew anyone at all, and couldn't imagine who I would sell these products to. And most of all, I didn't want to be a salesperson, but I had something inside me that wanted more. And so thankfully, God knew better than I did, and he just kept nudging me and nudging me towards this business. And finally, I tried the product, and the product won me over. I knew if I could have a product in my hands to offer people that was as good as ours is, I could build a business on this. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I had no idea what it was going to look like, where I was going to fit it into my schedule, but I was willing. And I think that that is so huge. I was willing to listen. I was willing to jump. I was willing to try. And it looked pretty rough in the beginning, but thankfully we have amazing leadership. We have people that walk through you with it. So even though I had no idea how to do this business or how to build a business that could replace those incomes and bring me home so I could be present for my daughter, I was willing to learn. And because of that willingness, I am home now. I get to do full-time Arbonne. And then with that time freedom, I get to pursue my passions. Yoga is a huge passion of mine because it so embodies health and wellness. And so Arbonne fits right in there with that. I get to pursue those things. And most of all, I'm a full-time mom. And you just can't get that time back. And so it's things like that that made me willing to jump, made me willing to try. So if you have any discontent, any desire, any dream, like Vicky talked about, this is for you. Even if you're thinking, no, this isn't for me, believe me, I understand. We all do. Very few of us immediately raise our hand and say, oh, this is for me. But just be willing to hear the person out. Be willing to take a step in faith, because I can't imagine where I'd be. I've been able to travel the world with this business. I've been able to have experiences with my daughter, with my family that I would have never had if I hadn't said yes. I was scared, I was hesitant, and I did not know how it was going to turn out. But I can tell you guys, it turned out 10 times better than I ever expected, and I'm just getting started. So I'm really thankful that you were at least willing to get on this call, and I hope you'll be willing to hear a little bit more from the person that invited you. So thanks, Vicky.
Awesome. Thank you, Kimberly. You guys, I love the fact that you can make a difference in your life at the first 2 levels of the business. It doesn't take going to the very top of this business to change your world and your financial picture. Just like Kimberly said, all the changes and options that she's been able to give her family has made such a difference and had such an impact on her life and the freedom that it's given her. But I will tell you, because I was able to achieve those 2 levels, my belief in this business just continued to grow and continue to expand. And I continue to think, who else do I know that could benefit from this business? And because I continued to share what I knew and was experiencing with my own business, I found myself at the regional vice president level, which is the 3rd level of the business, within 10 months of starting my Arbonne business. And at this level, you guys, you earn the company car, which is a white Mercedes. It can be any Mercedes you want, just has to be white. But you're going to make on average anywhere between $4,000 to $10,000 a month. So you're talking about some significant difference for your life. And then the top level of the business is national vice president level. And at that level, you guys, your income continues to go from there. There is no glass ceiling. You make as much as you want to continue to share and build your business. It truly is up to you. What I love about the national vice president level more than anything is when you see a national vice president, it just simply means they've helped a whole lot of people meet their needs. And have allowed them the resources needed to be able to achieve the levels of success that they needed for their family. And so to me, that is the best part of that level for sure. Now, where do you see yourself, you guys? There's 3 ways that you can benefit from this business and that you can take advantage of. If you have heard today some things that really piqued your curiosity and you want to explore the product more, or you just got to have this product, I encourage you to get with a person that invited you and host a get-together and see how it goes, and experience the Arbonne difference from the product side for sure. And then the person that invites you can also share with you ways ways that you can get your products at an incredible discount. But if you see yourself beyond that, if you see yourself not only enjoying the products, but you have something in your life that you need to change, whether it be you need that extra income stream or just that end of the month relief, financial relief, I want you to know and explore more of the business side, because it is only $79 to start your business with Arbonne, and you can work it full-time or part-time. It truly is up to you, but we're going to show you how to get on the pathway to the goals that you have for your family. Now, as we kind of end out our time together, one of the things I love to share with people is as you begin to have some of those normal hesitations. Remember, I talked about my drive home and the hesitations and fears that I had that started talking me out of the hope that I had been given at that first initial get-together. I want you guys to replace those hesitations and fears with these two questions instead. And I want you to ask yourself, if you keep doing what you're doing, where will you be in 5 years from now? And are you okay with that? And then ask yourself, what if this business works the way it has for Kimberly, the way it has for Carlita, the way it has for Vicky? Where will your life be in 5 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now? You guys, it all starts with a decision. The fastest way to success is simply to start. So I want to give you guys a personal invitation to be a part of what we are all so excited about. You're going to have a team of people that are supporting you, teaching you, training you every step of the way. You will be in business for yourself, but you will not be in business by yourself. And I love that about this business is we have a duplicatable system that is put in place that has created a success legacy within our team and our organization. And you would be able to take advantage of that. And so we would love to partner with you in starting your own business. So if you're asking yourself, you know what, gosh, this sounds so good, but I just don't have enough time, I want to tell you, we're going to teach you how to work this business in the nooks and crannies of your life. Arbonne meshes so well with our lives. And we're going to show you how you can keep your priorities while working your business through the flexible lifestyle that this business has to offer. And then some of you may be asking questions like, I don't have enough money to get started. You guys, I'm going to tell you right now, it's $79 to get a business started with Arbonne. That is the only thing that Arbonne requires. Yes, you're going to want to have products that you can demo and share, but I'm going to tell you first and foremost is we do not keep stock. So you do not need to buy a bunch of overhead and hope that you sell it. In fact, you're just going to purchase the products that we know are going to build you a business for 50% off. And then those products are going to be a tax deduction for you because you're not only going to share those at your demos, but you're also going to use them for yourself. And so your personal product becomes that tax deduction, which is huge. But we will meet you where you are. So that is totally up to you what you decide to put into it. But I love the fact that it's $79, a very minimal startup cost. And then some may be asking, well, I don't know enough people. Nope, you don't. I didn't either, but that's why we're going to teach you how to network. That's why this business is called network marketing. And so we're going to help you meet people through the connections that you do have. And that's what's going to build you a business. And then the fourth question is, what will people think? And quite honestly, this was one that kind of held me back for a little while. But then I began to realize, you know what? There's no one else out there that's spoken up and said they would pay my bills or that they would rescue my husband from his job where he traveled and was gone more than he was home. There was nobody that was going to give my family options in life, and there was no one offering me something better than I was being offered with this business. And so it was at that point that I quite frankly just chose faith over fear, and I thought, you know what? All that matters is what I think. And I know that this business could deliver our family from those burdens that were kind of heavy on our hearts. And I thought, you know what? This business can give us that and so much more. And I had nothing to lose and so much to gain. And then lastly, what am I getting into? And if that's a question that you're asking yourself, I'm going to share with you, that's the best part. You're going to be surrounded by a culture of people that love building people, people that are going to inspire you, that are going to challenge you, that are going to encourage you and partner up with you. And I love the fact that you're going to be surrounded by people that are some of the most positive people on earth, and the fact that we get to build one another while we build our businesses right alongside each other, encouraging each other all along the way. So that is one of the absolute best benefits, is the relationships that you're going to gain from this business. So in closing, you guys, I hope you gain the bigger picture of what Arbonne is all about. And I love the fact that, you know, there's so many people that haven't heard of Arbonne, but this business is meant to be shared. And I love the fact that you've taken time out of your schedule just to hear a little bit more about what we are so excited about. You know, network marketing is booming and health and wellness is thriving. And people are truly making a difference in this business by simply taking the first step, and that is saying yes to their dreams and no to their fears. And we hope that tonight you were given the information that will help you make an educated decision as to whether this business could be a fit for you or not. Thank you so much for your time tonight, and we hope to welcome you to our team in the very near future. Thank you all.
Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Kimberly. You guys, I love hearing the stories, because what you just heard tonight were just two normal people that took advantage of an opportunity that gave them the chance and shot at an extraordinary lifestyle. And they both are living already early in their business. And you know, even not being at the top of this company, there are rewards, there are benefits, there are gifts at every single level. And I think this, the minute, like even just sitting here, if tonight was the first time you got to sit and hear about the full-on Arbonne opportunity, that it has a gift for you already, because you have now the gift of hope. The gift of hope that life is not always going to have to be as hard as it was whenever you, before you heard about this opportunity, or like these girls shared what life was for them. And same for me and every other person who has said yes to this journey. I promise you, it's not going to be in your comfort zone, but I love helping people learn that it's also not out of your gift zone, and that you have everything inside of you that you need to be able to get in here and just work this business with all you've got, with all the help, the training, and the support that you would ever need to become successful, and just, you know, push back against the world and go for what it is that it can be yours whenever you join this business and you say yes to your dreams. So thank you, ladies. I'm so grateful that I said yes, and that each of you followed suit and said yes as well, and that I get to have you as a part of my life, because I love you both dearly. Thank you for sharing your hearts tonight, making a difference.
Love you, Carlita.
Love you, honey. Bye, Kimberly. Thank you, honey. So proud of you.